Hi, I'm General Slocum, and I wanted just to spend a minute to talk with you about our upcoming deployment and employment, what we used to call a Phase 1, Phase 2, that we're now calling an ORA, an Operational Readiness Assessment. And the whole idea is we're practicing our wartime tasking, which is where we get a message, we mobilize everybody, we pack up, we get everything ready to go, we go to a location. Once we get there, we unpack, we get ready to do our jobs, and we go about the missions, our primary unit tasking codes that we have in this organization. To do this, we're going to go up to Alpena. So we're going to start off with this next drill where we're going to mobilize everyone, run most everybody through the PDF line, get everybody as if we were just going to get on an aircraft and fly around the world. But instead, we're actually going to go up to Alpena where we're going to land, unpack, and get everything ready to go up there. It's going to be a little bit different than our regular drills because it's going to be lasting a while and we have people on a lot of different statuses. So let me begin by saying, please pay special attention to the information that we're going to give you about how you eat, how you get paid, what status you're in, how you do the orders, and there's going to be the day-to-day things about making sure we get our orders and our DTS correct when we go up to Alpena and come back. So please pay particular attention because there's so many different statuses and we're trying to make that information as clear as we possibly can. Wonderful folks in FSS and in our comptroller flight have been helping us out to make that guidance very clear. Once we get up to Alpena, we've deployed and now we're getting ready to employ. Most everybody's had the chance to run through the battle labs. In Alpena, we're going to get the opportunity for those who haven't to do the battle labs, but then we're going to get the opportunity to try and do our jobs while in a combat simulated environment. When we're doing that, I want to really foot stomp that first and foremost, most of us have not done this for a long time, and there's a lot of people in this organization who have never done this type of activity. We are in the crawl, walk mode about how we do business as an organization. So when we get up to Alpena, we're going to do some very, very baby steps on how we do ATSO, or the ability to survive and operate, and to be able to do our mission in such things as the gear that I'm wearing here. So we're going to take things very incrementally, and I want to foot stomp, even though the ORA has the word assessment in it, that this is entirely 100% a learning objective. What I want to make sure is that we are doing things the basics, that we get the basics down well, and that we understand some of the challenges that there can be with doing our job in an environment like this. That is the objective. We are not trying to reach a number of sorties. We're not trying to see how good we can do on a grade. This is the 127th Wing conducting our own exercise to get us ready to do our wartime tasking. So I'm asking for your help. I want to make sure that we're doing things safe and that we're doing things smart. Please always remember why we're doing this exercise. Per the AFIs and per all the guidance you've ever been given, everybody owns a knock-it-off. If we're doing something dumb, dangerous, different, or if you hit a stopping point, we should take a pause. We should look at what we're doing. We should reassess and make sure that we're doing it safe and smart before we go back to doing anything. And foot stomping one more time that this is a crawl, walk approach to what we're trying to do for this drill weekend and this ORA, or Operational Readiness Assessment. We're going to try and meet a minimal flying schedule. But as I've said over and over again, if we don't make that flying schedule on the days when we're dressed and doing things like this, that's perfectly fine. The focus is going to be on the crawl, walk of the ability to survive and operate and do our missions like what we've been trained to do. So when we're up there, I'm asking for your help. I want you to be a good wingman. To everyone around you, I want you to see how we're doing things. If we're not comfortable, let's stop. It's a learning experience. Help somebody out. Teach somebody. I'm going to have all the folks on my team, especially with our IG office, with our WIT team, everything's going to be focused on learning. This is not a graded objective, and I really would like to foot stomp this again. This is not a test. This is for you. If you're not getting the learning that you need, raise your hand and ask somebody. If you know what you're doing, your job should be to be helping somebody else learn what you know. So share that knowledge, be a good wingman, help folks out as we go through this. And like I said, be quick to call a stop if we need to do that. Call the knock it off, and let's make sure we're doing things smart. We'll have a lot of supervisors that'll be there. I'm going to be up there with you, and I'm going to be dressed like this. And if it gets to a stopping point, you bet, we're going to make sure that we're doing things safe and smart. So once again, I just would like to say that I'm asking for your help. It's going to be a lot of work. Even the people assessing this and running it haven't done this in a long time. So be patient. Be patient with each other. Be patient with yourselves. You're going to get frustrated at trying to do stuff that you think is normal and easy on a day-to-day basis, but you're going to be in Alpena, you're going to be doing it dressed in something like this and doing it under adverse conditions. You're going to have people making injects that are going to be trying to mess things up a little bit. And the whole idea is simply to show us the challenges that we might face when we get into a realistic environment. So once again, this is a crawl, walk objective. I'm asking for your help. I'm going to be there with you. Let's all be good wingmen, and most importantly, let's be safe and let's learn to do our jobs a little bit better out of all this, and I need your help to do that. And I'm General Slocum, and I look forward to being with you in Alpena.